Ata for not accepting my dad lashing out at me because I didn't honor his late wife when I graduated. My dad's been a widower twice now. My mom died when I, 18M, was 7 years old, and it was hell for me. Mom had cancer, and the last 2 years she was alive, she was so sick and wasted away to nothing. I remember being so afraid of her at the very end and then feeling so guilty about it. Her death wrecked me. My dad remarried when I was 10, and his wife was diagnosed with ALS 3 years ago. She died in January. Her death really devastated dad even more than my mom's did. My half siblings were just turned 4 and almost 6 when she died, and they were really broken too. But I wasn't close to her and didn't have my own grief when she died. My dad struggled for months. Around May, he started to talk about my graduation, and it seemed like motivation for him to keep moving. But right after my graduation, he declined again, and he became very distant from me. I tried talking to him about it, but he shut me down, and he shut his siblings, my aunts and uncles, down. They got him to agree to spend Thanksgiving as a family. He showed up, and he was more on edge and avoided me for 80% of the day. A couple of family members brought it up, and he'd deny it, but then he moved away when I approached. I didn't want to have any kind of fight in front of everyone else, so I didn't push it. But then he lost it and started lashing out at me. He brought up the way I was so okay with his wife's death, and how it didn't take anything out of me. Then he told me I disrespected him, my half-siblings and her, by not honoring his late wife at my graduation. He said I found time to mention mom, but not the woman who was in my life for 8 whole years and took on the mom role when I didn't have another around to do it. He told me he fucking hated me, and it was fucking disgusting behavior, and he had wanted to beat the shit out of me for my disrespect. Two of my uncles tried to calm it down, but he kept making threats and implying I was some kind of disrespectful brat or monster or demon. He called me that 3 times. I told my dad he had no fucking right to decide who I would and wouldn't honor at my graduation, and I said I wasn't going to take him lashing out at me when he knew I wasn't close to his wife when she was alive. He yelled over me that I was supposed to realize how important she was to me after she died. I was supposed to act like her death was a huge fucking thing because she was there and she loved me and she loved them and we were a family. He told me if I had to honor mom, I needed to honor both moms or I should be honoring the most recent loss. He said I didn't even cry when she died, and yet when mom died, he thought I'd never stop. I said because mom was my mom and I loved her and it killed me to lose her. I told him I was done and he could yell at a wall. I left. Aunts and uncles told me they were sorry dad was being like that and they would try to talk to him. He started texting me for the first time in months, giving me shit for walking away, and not being more understanding of his grieving process when he let me cry it out after mom died. Aita,